Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. So, I'll be back. And I can't make this, like, go on without, you know, pressing X. So, I'm gonna just get to, like, a large one, I guess. One with the most text. Alright, this would do, I guess. I'm making food now, so... Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I also got some food, like I told you. I was wanting to say that while, I always, like, disappear from time to time, like, I just, like, happen to go AFK for about, like, a minute or so, or why I never have my headset on is because, I am doing stuff that, wouldn't be allowed for... Oh, I skipped the first one. I am doing stuff that would be allowed for, it's also not typing correctly anymore. For YouTube, so it would be copyright claimed or striked, and it may or may not make it so you guys would be able to watch my videos. And I'd rather not have that. So, I just choose to have it off. Because I like watching those videos. And I also disappear because I go on my phone quite a bit. Did I do this one? Yeah. Nope, 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 stop. Ow, seriously? Creepy dolls. You found a creepy doll. Creepy dolls are that... Creepy dolls that are creepy... are dolls that are creepy, but they also grant powerful party-wide bonuses. Simply collecting them will benefit you for the rest of the game. Creepy dolls aren't found in your inventory. Instead, find them, as well as any discovered cassette tapes and tutorials in your archive menu. Access your archive menu by selecting in the pause menu. If you'd like to see the whole world burn afterwards, it's her own turn. Radical Rachel grants bonus to all squad members, 5% explosive bonus. Nice. Quick save. After reading all of that, all of those logs and whatnot.
Well, this must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal.
Please, don't shoot. Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
By the way, the reason why I don't really talk is that I don't like interrupting. I like just having it be mostly story without unneeded commentary. Like, I'll still react maybe, but I don't really choose to.
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them. We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here, for any of us. Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while.
Sorry, I'm doing
And when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before. We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
Fuck, I'm moving the cord on my headset so I can put my soda between my legs.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
They deserve a place to stay.
You said yes.
They have a hard time.
I was sure you wouldn't. We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance.
No problem.
Oh, and one of our people is missing. Andy.
Yeah, you said
If
that.
you find him hiding out somewhere, you send him back to us? Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
I already know what this is. I have played up to the start with Logic before. It's the, that thing. Can I change how he looks? Ah, damn. That was worth a shot. Damn.
You're good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you need? Sure. Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of, well, of something like what happened when this whole place got locked down. We stay away from that awful room. Nothing but death in there. Yep. There was a man locked in there when we moved in, living off insects and mushrooms in his cell. I left him locked up after I met him. I felt bad about that. He was cordial enough, but he just kept asking questions that felt off. And those glassy eyes. Booby traps, mostly. One of my people disarmed an explosive on a door, but missed a gas mine under the floor panel on the other side. She was vomiting for a week. Almost died. I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over whatever guns may or may not be in there.
Or melee weapons.
Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass.
Fair enough.
We first got into the base through a hole in the archive room's wall. Some critters living in there chased us around, but we managed to shut them in before anyone got seriously hurt. We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, I fought them, and they hurt. They definitely hurt.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Agreed. I hope you're safe too.
Oh, hey, howdy.
Should I read this? I don't know. Perception. Huh.
What's going on with the dead guy? Is he, all right?
Interesting. Come on, here we go. Actually, before I do that... Nope. Wait, complete credentials, rejected credentials, accepted login, admin, password, admin, blah 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 blah. Automated security lockdown initiated. Login required, credentials rejected, OS station locking out user due to multiple failed login attempts. Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about, like, trying to shock him or anything. So yeah, I'm assuming he died by poison.
Hey, dudes. Hi.
Go buy that mushroom.
Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I?
Nope.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man. Cool. I, like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what? That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there, like, more of you here? Oh, hey, man, that's good. That's good, man. More, people hanging out. Cool, man, cool. So, hey, what? Oh, yeah, man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
Are my fucking arms, like, grown? What the fuck is going on with my arms?
My name? Yeah, Ned. Ned? Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle? Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kinda been here for a while. Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go. Man, I got everything I need in here to keep on.
Excuse me.
Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man? Mushroom grow there, man.
Alright.
So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Those mushrooms are growing good. You, it's nasty. Yeah, man, yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, and, bugs, when they come by. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp.
Ew.
That was a good day, man. But yeah, mainly mushrooms. Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him,
Mm-hmm,
Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits. And people don't always tell me what's going on outside.
But aren't there windows?
But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the smiling woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy.
Okay.
Oh man, that's some wild stuff. So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, you know? Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, you came in. Well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but, I'm one to talk on that. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked for a bit and then she left again. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice. Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason. Though now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for the company, you know? Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. Just never stopped smiling. I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't a suitable client, which, sure, 'cause I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that. You know, man, it's, I've been here a long time, and I eat a lot of mushrooms. Can't always remember things that happened in the, olden days, but I'll try. There was a gentleman bear, the lip licker, and, the bloody screamers, and them metal fellers, and the really white guy, and owl face. Oh, and the 6 wee men and a lion. But, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, which ones were just a nursery rhyme my grandma told me, so... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. Because, the cell door is locked. Oh, man, didn't you like my joke?
No.
Okay, like, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend, though, too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsies anymore, so he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously. Oh, didn't we talk about this already? So a while ago, and yeah, then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, What? That's really something else. Some poison killed that poor guy at the exact same time as that machine zapped him? Man, what a wacky world. Yeah, then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, yeah, okay. Cool. While those alarms were going off? How'd that happen? Well, that guy, he fell over under the computer machine after the flash. Maybe he landed on the buttons, or on the thing with all the little buttons. Or, oh shit, man. Do you think someone snuck in here while I was sleeping and fiddled with those buttons? A prowler lurking about? That's some scary stuff, man. Yikes. Oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So many flavors. And they grow everywhere and grow easy. I love them. Who knew there were poisonous ones? Oh man, yes, please. Very much.
You're calling this one, Rangers, but really, I just let nature take its course here, if you know what I mean.
I'd really like to get out of here. Really. Oh man, just like everybody else. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you around. Maybe.
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean of bleach to get it ready for customers.
Manacles?
Look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory.
Well, I guess that's one way to do it, I guess. That was done with me. Oh, is that really worth it though? Yeah. Critical. Critical. Even though it wasn't a crit.
Great to be alive.
I'm done. Oops. Wow, that was it?
Whoa. Did I pass out?
Damn it.
Huh. A garage. If we get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
Wait a minute. I forgot to go back in this room and examine that body again. Is it this one? Cool. I got part of a cybernetic. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, anyways. Nope. Oh, my bad. Eight to 11. Excuse me. Fucking hell. Oh, so my arms just look like that. I thought it was like a large coat.
Rangers, good to see you. I'll be here.
Wait. Wrong place.
People are people, and sometimes they need help. That's what the Rangers do, right? Help people? Andy. Damn it. I was afraid of that. We've been locked up for days, but at least we had our supplies with us. How did he... No. I don't want to know. Enough death in this world. Don't need the details to make it even more bitter. Thanks for telling me, Rangers. I'll break it to the others. Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
What am I doing? Stop. Is it mechanics? Weird science. Nerd stuff. Excuse me. Weapon modding. It's definitely not weapon modding. I'm just checking. Pretty sure it's not any of those. Hey. Ooh. What was that?
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Not rats. Wait. Wow. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. What's over here? Nope. Not yet. I wonder where they went. Downtown Colorado Springs, yeah.
It's not fair.
Please!
Hey,
My
Rangers!
son's not a Dorsey!
How'd you like that welcome
go.
party at the lake?
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch? Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you. I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell
Oh,
me. Says he's
God,
embarrassed.
advertisement.
I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much. Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Please, help my son!
No mercy on your souls, Colorado.
Really?
Neelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Which reminds me, that Dorsey you requested stand trial? He was clearly guilty and sentenced to the pillories. A waste of my time. He did have this note, though, which you may find interesting.
A mother will say anything to save her child. If you want the truth, talk to the boy yourself. They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes, I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities. Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death. As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not so cruel, that
is not the world we inhabit.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders. For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup. Proceed. Indeed. No mercy!
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first. We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives. I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance. No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this. But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work. I wonder if it'll hurt.
A lot.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped.
Oh, poor kid.
Magistrate's a hard... Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard... Nice talking to you.
The Deluge Rangers. What brings you here? His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage, His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience. You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the price in Colorado dollars. Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. The boy will go to the pillory soon. His time is short. Indeed.
Alright, we'll quickly go to
We'll have our
Quick.
revenge.
Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
Us.
Oh, darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are? Just
Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Oh, since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life. Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them.
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types? You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over.
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead. I done told you! Don't come any closer!
Yeah, but...
No way! Got these fuckers!
Well, that didn't work. Change the out to the talking type.
Got me some cover! Let's do this shit!
Oh, no, yeah, stick with that. Hold on. Alright.
Ain't none killed a Dorsey still breathing!
Shut up.
Together, we're unstoppable! Is that it?
Holy shit. That was a strong crit. That was also a lot of money. Wait, how much money do I have now? 151? Damn.
Phew, boy.
Like 150.
Thanks again for taking care of
Or
those
was it
Dorseys.
200?
Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate. And here, a little token of our appreciation. Come on back after we reopen the shop.
I'm gonna go back at 200 since I have 200 now. And see if that's enough.
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs!
I hope
Families
you
taken
die
hostage!
slow!
Murderer!
Rangers, what brings you here? Excellent.
Oh, let's do it.
This is the cost in Colorado dollars. This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble. You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Dorsey scum!
No mercy on your souls, Colorado.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next. What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you. Thank you.
They need help cleaning up the place when you get back.
Brave Marshal stopped Dorsey's at Palace Gates. Patriarch alive and safe.
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town.
Snapping Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorsey's or no Dorsey's. You think a little raid would stop snapping Jimmy Bob? No siree. Oh, hey! New faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city.
This guy's annoying.
That's snapping, Jimmy Bob, thank you. Not that much to tell. My dad was a trader, and a good one, and now I'm a trader, and a good one. Might seem boring to wandering muscle like yourself, but I like it. Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine pre-apocalypse, fully functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacies with it. But the damn power got cut in the fighting. It'll take the city weeks to fix it. Let's.
Did you see the Dorseys almost blow up the statue?
Yeah, I was hiding under the bookseller's stall. Marshall stopped him at the last second.
Wouldn't be Market Square without it. Jesus, loaves and fishes, Christ! That's a bomb under my stall, ain't it?
Oh, shit, Taiwan. God, it is.
We best stay back.
God damn it! Where are the marshals? Crab cakes! Well, I guess that takes care of the landmine.
Is it true? The Dorseys are holding...
Welcome to the freshly reopened Taiwan Jones's Emporium! We have every fin you need, just for the asking and, well, the paying. You didn't hear this from me, Franz, but word is there's still Dorseys all around the city waiting to jump innocents such as yourself. Be sure to stock up with me, yeah? Ah, you want to hear about the wide open seas, my trusty vessel, the wild waves crashing the shores? Well, sorry, chums. I'm just here to sell stuff. What would you like? Ah, you want to hear about the wide open... I have no idea what you're talking about, Franz. Nope. No, wish that I did, Franz. Born and raised in Colorado Springs. Me? I've never even seen a fish in my life. Wondrous creatures, I hear. Sardinely.
On, you Ferris fiend! Turn!
Ah, hello there. The name's Theodoric Curie. Theo for friends. I need to work on these gate hydraulics, but I always have time to answer some questions, if you're here to learn about our wall. I am the humble son of scientists. My mother and father were on a mission to pursue the possibility of cold fusion. Imagine nuclear reactions at room temperatures, making it safe for everyone. Sadly, they are gone, and my efforts to follow their work has been stymied by immediate dangers. Perhaps one day, I'll have the time to devote to such a monumental achievement again. It's simply your standard concrete barrier with Tesla-styled electrical deterrence. Not an absolute marvel of what could be done, but sufficient for the task of keeping out enemies. If we had oil to power the generators, you'd see the glorious effect of thousands of volts of electricity arcing across it, deterring would-be attackers from approaching. Such a pity. Believe me, I understand. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck out there.
Thank you.
Back to the wall.
No time.
Hey, Doc.
Quan, hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time for niceties. Dying people take precedence.
Understood, brother.
They're in bad shape, and I don't have the time or tools to save them. Thank you. The things I need most are a suture kit, an injury kit, and a medic pack. Got that? These folks are literally dying on us, so don't
Suture,
fuck
injury,
around.
medic.
We'll talk more when you come back.
Medic and injury. Alright, so I need a suture kit. Isn't this person over here literally selling medical supplies? I don't know.
Welcome to Mary Milkteeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night that you wish you hadn't, I got you covered. I can clean you up, sober you up, cure your ills, and get you ready to face the new day. Or maybe you got banged up in the Dorsey raid. I can help with that too. What do you need? Just a simple humanitarian who saw a niche that needed filling. Now, are you buying or are you talking? Remedies for regret, children. Headache pills, hair of the dog, pills for the pox, pills for the pain, and first aid kits for those of you who might have started something you couldn't finish. All guaranteed to fill you with pep and put a spring in your step. What can I get you?
I'm back.
Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
Wow, is that it? Is that it right there with all the scissors? I knew it. Moose bleeding. No, I'll take 5 of everything. 6 of them.
We've got everything the doc asked for. We should head back.
Hold on. I was gonna try and buy as many Eve hypos as I could, but I couldn't.
What now? Finally. Get started on those patients.
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me. Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me. Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me.
How do I use items on people?
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me.
But how do I... How? Oh my god. How to use items, people, in Wasteland 3.
My leg! You said it! Ugh, still hurts like a bitch, but maybe I'll actually walk again.
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't
Please stop. It hurts. Please.
What's going on? Did you patch me up? It still hurts, but way less than it did. Thank you.
Feeling better by the minute. You saved my life.
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound, am I right? You should see the other guy. You closed my wound. I won't miss staring at my own guts. Thanks. Would have bled to death without you.
What now? Good. Thank you. One sec, though. I know I've asked a lot of you, and I'm grateful for what you've already done. But I need one more favor. You see this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and I need cleaner, safer facilities to do it. If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save her. What do you say?
She your wife?
Thank you. Thank you. You saved her life. And mine. Need anything before I get my stuff together? See you at the base, then.
Make sure you take care of that bike when you get to it.
That rust...
Hey, Jimmy. Glad to see you're okay. Dorsey's didn't get this far?
Nah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. I would have shot those Dorseys dead if they'd walked in my garage. Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help with your vehicle, you've come to the right place. This is the Colorado Springs Arapahoe Station. We got stations all over Colorado, mostly for fixing and supplying our own fleet. But we fix vehicles and sell parts to anybody. I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhaul. That's my crew over there. You need any repairs or alterations to your ride, they're the ones who will put it all together. Best crew in the business. Yeah? Oh, that's Doc Parker. He needed a place to set up his clinic, and we had the space, so good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as we could in here, and Doc's been patching them up as fast as he can. Only got 2 hands, though. The best in Colorado Springs, no lie. He was the Patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took care of all the hoity-toits in Broadmoor Heights, too. Kinda pissed us off at the time, actually. Nice Arapahoe boy, taking care of the hemorrhoids of the 100 families and turning his back on his own people. Came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since. Co-workers, not employees. I only give the orders because I take the orders, get me? Anyway, Fastback's the old one.
Been with the station almost as long as I have. Wrench, the tall fella, thinks he's a heartbreaker, but he's the most sentimental sap you'll ever meet. And Pacer's our newest recruit. Don't mess with her. She's 10 pounds of attitude in a 5-pound bag. At the moment, yeah, I guess so. Driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapaho brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and couriers in the West. Well, except for those of us who run the stations, we mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way of life into a business. Arapaho Service Stations, Iron Thunder Logistics, Arapaho Caravan Protection, and so on. While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights, we kept to the wildlands and didn't come back until civilization had reestablished itself. And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living well ever since. Sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than an Arapaho, though. Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Let's hope you got another career plan. I give it another 3 months before Pacer leaves you in the dust.
And so what if she does? It just means I gotta work harder. Ain't no shame in that.
I'm gonna remind you that you said that. You ever hear of car gardens?
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't know they existed until my boss told me to go down to this old man's farm. He said he had a few cars we could take. What we didn't expect was 50...
So he runs out and starts trying to hose down the damn...
I wish poetry was still being taught in school.
Can't wait to get back on the road.
There we go. Aren't you a sight?
Can't wait to get back on the road.
Let's see. What's next?
Hey, take a look at what these marshals and Dorsey's got on them.
Those marshals were colleagues of mine. I'm gonna guess you didn't kill them, but you need to put all those valuables back and walk away.
Fat chance. We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from marshals no more.
Waiting orders. Live fire!
Jesus! Patch me up already!
unstoppable! Come on! Follow my example! Kick some ass!
Come on back after I open up my shop.
Get your Colorado Patriot here, hot off the press.
I hope you...
New in town? Did you hear about what happened? Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot of people. Then they made a run at the Patriarch's palace. Oh, but they couldn't get inside. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their trucks and ran for it. Sure has. Dorsey's got it. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him. Just what I've been told. Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the Patriarch and tried to take charge of Colorado. Thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the Patriarch wiped them all out. Oh, Marshal Station, right over there. You can't miss the pillories out front.
Oh, I accidentally hit my headset.
Yep.
With my
I
remote,
work for the
around.
Colorado Patriot. only newspaper left in America. We tell people what's happening in the city and what they should think about it. Be careful.
How does
Might
it
still
feel
be
now?
Dorsey's hiding out in the city.
Be fine.
How does it feel now?
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on
Dorsey
Colorado
scum!
Springs!
Dorsey scum!
Murderers!
Bastards!
I hope you die
Cousins
slow!
killed by Dorsey thugs! Families taken hostage!
Murderers! Bastards!
How does it feel now?
Dorsey scum!
Brave Marshal stop Dorsey's at Palace Gates! Patriarch alive and safe!
I hope you die slow!
So, it was that chick. Liberty. I'm assuming.
We should build some more watchtowers around the garden. Dorsey slipped right past the ones we've got.
Yeah, but we'll need to pull some resources from another district to do it.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back. Anytime, Marshal Quan.
Fuck, I accidentally skipped it.
Reports. Lots of reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting. Don't blink. It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Mostly, though, we do what Sheriff Daisy says. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
And I'm glad to hear it. The job's easy enough, if you like using bullets. Now, the Dorsey's hostages are from the fancy side of town. 100 families folk. Try to get 'em out of there alive, or I'll never hear the fucking end of it. And please, take young Miss Wesson with you. I need that girl out of my hair. In fact, I'm gonna insist. I'm telling Lupinski not to let you into the garden without her. But don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson. daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families.
Alright.
As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them.
Yeah?
So, I'm ready when you are. No good traitors, that's what they are. Used to be 100 Families, like us, but rotten. Backstabbers, every one of them. At least that's what my father says. They rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed. It's a project of the Ward family, a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious. Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
Some people would.
I know very little about you, strangers. And even if I trusted you as I would a friend, it is still my family who the Dorseys threaten. I must go.
Okay.
At last.
We'll have our revenge.
Where the fuck you going?
You ain't seen the last of us!
I hope you die slow!
Cornelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all.
Get your Colorado Patriot here, hot off the press.
Garden of the Gods is just north of Market Square. Marshal Lupinski should be out front.
Lost a lot of marshals. Gonna be even harder to keep things quiet around here.
Oh, right here.
I heard we had some new arrivals wash on in. Military types, they said. Can't really see the difference between you and the ordinary class of mercs.
My helmet.
Well, much as I'd love to shoot the shit with you tryhards, Sheriff Daisy said to let you go on in. So, go on. Give them Dorseys some hell.
Marshal Lupinski, I expect you to moderate your language in the presence of a young lady.
My apologies, Miss West. I meant no disrespect. Best of luck to you and your companions here. It's the Garden of the Gods. Rocks, experimental farms, and now those Dorseys. Nope. No room for amateurs in this town. You hear? No room.
Shut up.
from the city. Come in. This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorseys all over the garden. I'm pinned down on a high ledge. Can you reach me? Oh, thank God. I'll call out if I see you, as long as it's safe. Hey! You on the ledge! Hands up! Oh no, they found me. Huh?
Where are they? All around here. Carefully concealed. Hey! Where did you come from? Back the hell off, or you're dead!
Did they just kill him?
You saying I'm a child?
They did. Damn it, I didn't mean for him to fucking die. I didn't think they would fucking keep spraying at him for so long. My goddamn mid-conversation too.
Down from there, or we're coming up! Hey! Where did you come from? Back the hell... Oh, shit! Let's make this quick!
Is he still alive? Okay, he is. Fucking close do you gotta be? Oh, wait. Oh, this is my character. Oh. That makes more sense.
whole lot of blood.
Did the Patriarch send you? I'm sorry. I need to warn you. The Dorseys are gathering up ahead between the Gateway Rocks.
Bellamy! Bellamy, look at me. Have you seen my family? Are they here?
Lucia? I thought you were with your family. Oh, thank God you're not. Thank God. They went up ahead with their hostages, but... Lucia, I heard gunfire and screaming. You need to be ready for the worst.
If they've done anything to my people, I'm going to end them all.
Please do. I'll tell whatever I can to help. It's not much, but... My name is Bellamy Ward. I'm a scientist. I invented the solar collectors and experimental farms on top of the rocks. I was calibrating the solar arrays when the Dorseys came through here, herding their hostages with them. So I hid up here and kept out of sight. They're savages. Animals. They beat those people. Laughed at them when they begged for their lives. The kids were screaming, so they beat them too. Then they dragged them all further on, toward their camp. Bellamy Ward. My father and I invented the solar collectors and the experimental farms. I think they took everyone to their camp, just past the Gateway Rocks.
What about my family, Belle?
Last I saw them, they were all right. They were scared and a little banged up, but they were still alive. You saved my life. I won't forget it.
Take them down.
Friend in need. You're the best. Nice save. Thanks.
The Gospel of Nick? No, not that Nick, the other Nick. And yeah, did the prophet Nick, who used to work at the Bargain Village Electronics Emporium next to that pizza place that went out of business at the Equal outbreak, say unto the first followers of the Church of the Holy Deluge, has not the final deluge, that great rain of cleansing fire, given our children a new beginning by washing away all the false trapping of the old world? And then did Nick hold aloft a shatterproof airline coffee pot? Do you still worship this? He asked, and his followers exulted, nay. Then did Nick hold aloft a compact disc jewel-in case inscribed Awesome Dance Hits Volume 47. Then he asked them again, do you still worship this? And his followers exulted, nay. He then held aloft a metal rotary blender, then a copy of Teen Crush's magazine, then a resealable plastic bag filled with disposable cameras, probably from a wedding. All were denied by the flock. So with righteous fury and revel, Nick tossed the relics of the old world into the ceremonial fire, which that day was represented by a microwave hooked up to a hand-cranked generator, because the other Nick lost the flint to make the real fire. Tomorrow shall we incinerate this cursed microwave too, he promised his followers, possibly next week if we could not locate Flint, or send a replacement. And the entire flock did rejoice, except for the other Nick, who was still shunned by losing to Flint. Poor Nick. Such a retard. No, not that Nick, the other Nick.
This is Bellamy Ward, PAL operational test number, 110. I've adjusted the angle of the solar collectors by 3.12 degrees to improve the energy transmission from the photonic amplification lenses. I've also attached a more sensitive voltmeter to the test panel, so I can hopefully get a more accurate...
here requires power. Karen, creepy doll. Sweet and mousy is her look, but she's got all your secrets in her book. 10 shrink grenades. Scientists who created this device were so obsessed with whether they could, never thought about whether they should. What a shrunk dog. Ooh, not that. Yep. Wrong. I doubt I'll need to use that. Sweet. What do you have? Gunslinger. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, level 3 weapon mod. 35 extra health, that's a lot. I have a feeling it's gonna make those people blow up, so I'm gonna wait. Now. So I think it means a fire. It does not say it is. I'm just worried that it is. Because it definitely looks like it is.
Shit! Oh, detective! I'm gonna come at the rear!
No. Can't see a thing. I don't know if they're here or not. I can't... Come on. Let's find the monsters who did this. That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
Compromise agreed. On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brygo's organization, and...
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family? Where are my parents and my little brother?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia. I promise. Baby, look. I didn't mean it to go this way. I tried to stop them. I really did. I begged.
Stop talking right now.
Uh-oh.
We thought we were in the right. The Dorseys promised that we could take down the Patriarch. They didn't say anything about murdering hostages.
What about all the other people they killed? Or was that part okay with you, Isaac?
It was Nelius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me. You knew what their loss would do to me.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me. He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. I don't think he was planning to come back. Farron Brygo's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Nelius say something about Liberty Buchanan, the Patriarch's daughter. I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs. It sounded like she's gathering an army out in the plains. Something way worse than the Dorseys. We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy-headed idealist, but this society's sick. It needs to change.
Yeah?
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch, I sentence you.
Please, Lucia. I did this for you. All I ever meant was to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please.
A better way? I can't think of one. Not after what he did to my family. You want to let him walk away from what he's done? I have justice right here, in the palm of my hand. I am more than happy to mete it out. I would be delighted to be its instrument.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over. Copy that, November 1. Dispatching an arrest team now. Good job getting those sons of bitches. Over and out.
Sorry, seeing some cashews.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? You let him live? Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special? If I had been in the house, I could have saved them. The whole night could have gone differently. Or am I fooling myself? It took all of us to beat them. Likely I would have died too. Very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are truly responsible, Neelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors.
No, the fuck not.
Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
Nope.
Very well. If that's the way it's gotta be, then fine. I am not without resources. I will seek justice on my own. Thank you for what you've already done, and until I depart, you can find me at my home in Broadmoor Heights. Good day.
Nope. Go fuck yourself.
How's the family? Shut your hole. I know you slept with my wife. Hey, slow down. I didn't, I swear. I have got bedroom issues. Flagpole don't stand. You know? Really? Sorry, man. Then who the hell was that in my house?
Clocks, clothes, clowns. Oh, not one book on clones?
Stupid! All I did was ask a few questions. Stupid! Who? Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History. Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff. Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid? I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring? I don't even know. I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know? Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I am. It was a real sight to behold before they shut it down. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history, true relics of our struggle to survive, displayed for all to see. Authentic handmade replicas of lost treasures. Just some real A+ quality work, if I do say so myself. The marshals have the front boarded up, but there's a side entrance you might be able to open. It's never guarded, but they keep it locked. You didn't hear that from me. That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
Is it just me, or are the marshals cracking down on folks harder than before the Dorseys attacked?
Ixnay, I'm the Arshals, man.
They've been real assholes. I mean, they threw my brother up against the wall just for spitting on the ground.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Dude, they're even scared. They're scared to even speak about it.
Extra, extra! Count!
Ew, Troy! Those old people are looking at us?
Old? What?
It's okay, Brandy. I got this. Get lost, you perv douchebags. Before I... Wait a minute. You're old, right? Can you get us some beers? Stupid Mary Milkteeth won't sell us any. Too young, she says. Hell yeah! Nice one. You olds aren't so bad.
But babe, I wanted more light. All those carbs make me bloated. Oh my god, thank you.
Killed by This is Corporal Gonzalez at Ranger Command. Who am I speaking with?
This is Rosie Wong at the Sands Lux Apartments. The tap water's brown again.
That's not really our department, Miss Wong. Can I,
Then you go arrest whose department it is. I'm trying to run a business here. My tenants have a right to clean water.
Okay. Wait, they're not here anymore. Hey, good looking.
Look, Martha, it's our friends who helped us save the shop. What can I do for you? We've got some discounts with your name on them. Hardly a crossword between us. Been making clothes and adornments for the 100 families for 30 years. Most of them won't buy from anybody else. Of course, we sell to regular folks, too. Plenty of less expensive items in stock. Repurposed or restored garments, mostly.
Get your Colorado Patriot here, hot off the press.
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah. I've always got a small...
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor. Put them here and down...
What can I do for you, Rangers? It's on the back of the box. It's on the back of the box. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Make the precious 100 family.
I like your style, Rangers. I asked for a favor and you came through for me. Of course, I'd have liked it better if you sent Isaac Reed and his trader friends to me, rather than locking them up in Ranger HQ. Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. And I sure would appreciate it if you keep that in mind for the future. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, once you see how things work around here, you'll change your minds.
Go fuck yourself.
Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, She's smart, honorable, and she'd be an asset to your organization.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
Hell yeah.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town?
Hell yeah.
Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brago. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Dorseys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brago helped the Dorseys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in. Take down Brago for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang. The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Is that his armor making that sound? Yeah, it is.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods! Hey, you're the Rangers! Well, first time we met, I didn't know you were in town. Heard all about you now. Well, it's the only safe place we've got. Vegas is gone. The robots saw to that. The refugees say the East is dying too. Might still be a couple nations out there. Motor City Combine and Buckeye Republic. But they were at war last we heard. Colorado's the only safe place left. And we have the Patriarch to thank. That makes this town the best place in the world near as I can tell. Even if it isn't perfect.
Definitely not.
Yep. I work for the Colorado. You bet.
Oh, Troy.
Thanks, but, like, leave us alone now, okay?
Oh my god, thank you.
God damn it. Wait, that's not chocolate.
Hi, y'all! Name's Snappin' Jimmy Bob. Let's.
Alright, just checking, just making sure. Snickers. Chips Ahoy? Oh my god. Frozen ferrets. And yes, that's an ammunition. Oh, nope, wrong place. My bad.
Books for sale!
There we go. I didn't want it to be on my character. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'd never go out clubbing, but this is a banger music. I would dance to this. Where's the female singing? It's like singing nonsense. Excuse me. Oh man, it's about 1 o'clock.
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise in the background.
Wait. How do you know? Are you listening to everything?
Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him. While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers. Daisy out.
Welcome to Little Vegas. We've got drinks, dancing, and games of chance. Pick your poison.
You gotta be sex dwarf.
Welcome to Little Vegas, friends. Care to play some blackjack? A small fee gets you a seat at the table and wins pay even money. Looking for one of those old Brygo classics, huh? He used to run 3-card money back in the real Vegas. I could run that. Easy rules. Put down a small bet, and I lay down 3 cards. 2 are 10s, 1's a queen. Pick old Queenie, and I pay you even money. Care to play again? Just a small starting bet. Well played, friends. Another hand? Just put down a small bet. Tough luck, friends. Play again? Just a small bet. Well played, friends. Another hand? Just put down a small bet. Tough luck, friends. Play again?
It's rigged.
Just as you wish. This table's always hot. Come back anytime.
It's rigged.
No more gambling for me.
These stairs lead to Mr. Brygo's lounge. But don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you. That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong. Big trouble if you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is. Well, maybe if a fight broke out I would, but nobody would be. You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
Oh man, I love dancing in this place.
It's the best.
Present requests, party humans. Enjoy party time.
Oh, you've never been? You simply must.
You want to pay for it?
Like, totally. Fuck you. I'm sick. I went upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pants and kicked me out before I could get it. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that, not my drugs. Other people's. Well, mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino and Focus, 5 each. I owe a lot of money. I don't sell this shit and they'll kill me. In a safe? Upstairs in the private room? Here's the combination. Just watch out for Boulder.
1, 6, 8! What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party. Yeah? Well, you picked the wrong room. Ain't no Delgado here, and no marshals neither. Oh, so you've got some cojones. Well, if it's a fight, yes! Good! Good!
They're a lot stronger than I thought. fuck away from me. One, two, three, four, five. He's the strongest one. Drugs are a hell of a thing. I got it. I got it. Oh god. God.
Nobody fucks with the 168 and lives.
What? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's fine. Just do this.
Back off, asshole. I'm working here. Stay focused.
You're dead.
Help here.
That's all you got.
Thanks. Thought I was done there for a sec.
Those
those local 168 twats were shitty tippers anyway.
Hey, what the hell is going on up there? I can't go 2 minutes without some mooks beating on each other. How can I be sure I ain't looking at the psychopaths? I mean, Jesus, every fucking time someone's up there, this happens. I'm sick of it.
Enjoy the party, but stay out of the rooms behind the bar.
Man, I love dancing in this place.
It's the best.
Well, go
I've
on.
heard a rumor that there's an
Mr. Brygo
exclusive
gave me
secret dance
instructions
party
to
up
let
at
you
Aspen
raise
every
your
year. I'm for sure gonna get an invite this year.
I've never been to Aspen. You 100 families types get all the good stuff.
Oh, you've never been? You simply must.
You want to pay for it?
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Knows. Farron Brygo's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas. Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine 2 round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then squeezed them from both sides, crushing them between the buttes. A real shitstorm, that's what it was. Not surprised you haven't heard of it. St. Elmo was lost to a fire years ago, sadly. But it was a thriving town before then. Thanks to old Charlie, yep.
Don't listen to a word old Charlie says, Rangers. He's the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs.
Says the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs. All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hats. All you need is working ears and an open heart. Charlie is a friend to all, and all know Charlie. So what can Charlie do for you? El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshal. You blend right in with the rest of us. Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had. I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained. And that they don't wander into the back rooms. I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no. Jokes aside, Mr. Brygo doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brygo's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me. I can? I can? Ah, Mr. Brygo's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. You want to talk to the man in charge? You'll find Mr. Brygo upstairs. Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hat so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused. You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The Patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake. See this one with the skull? Sheriff Daisy gave it to me for dealing with a corrupt marshal. She was a beast, let me tell you. Must have had some kind of mutation. 8 foot tall with fists like bricks. But I gave her the old razzle-dazzle, took her down.
Razzle-dazzle? Is that what you call falling while running away from her and tripping her with your quivering ass?
That worked, didn't it? She fell face first into a fire plug. Knocked her cold. Look at this one, with the lightning bolt. This is a bit of a sad story. There was this orphanage up in the mountains full of beautiful kids, one sweeter than the next. They were having problems powering their homestead, so I repaired and optimized their generator. They gave me this, handcrafted by their prettiest little girl. Why is that sad? Well, after I left, a tribe of robots sensed a new source of power and came hunting. Destroyed the orphanage and everyone in it. 4 kids. But I got my payback. Yes, I did. Ah, skeptics, are you? I always admire a fellow analytic mind, a thinker, a philosopher, a mandarin. Come, friend, let us speak like great minds to one another. All right, listen up, Red Hats. Maybe I stress the truth here and there, yeah? But most of what I say is true. Okay, some of it is. I mean, it's inspired by true events, but my men believe in me and they believe in my stories. Here, take this as a token of my friendship. And don't mention this again, okay? I think that's enough for now. Yeah, Charlie's gotta save a few secrets for himself. Until next time, Red Hats.
Wait, we're supposed to go get the drinks.
What am I need a drink full of like cranium? Any luck? Do you have my 5 rhino and 5 focus? Thank you! You saved my life! It's just a little to even me out. That's all.
Oh man, I love
you stowed away on an Arapaho convoy?
But I've heard
a
rumor that there's
Tell me everything.
I've never been to Aspen.
Well, go on. I told you, Mr. Brygo gave me instructions.
You simply must.
You want to?
Yeah, this will be the end of the stream, by the way. Alright, see ya. Make sure to like and subscribe and share. That's it. If you don't do it, I honestly don't care that much. Because I doubt anyone's gonna watch this until the end.